Hey sisters, are you taking metformin and feeling nausea, abdominal pain, and cramping? Well, this video is for you. Today I'm going to be talking to you about what I think of metformin, a common blood sugar medication prescribed for women with PCOS. I'll also be talking to you about how managing your blood sugar with PCOS can help with weight loss and regulating your periods. Stay tuned until the end when I'll share my 3 best weight loss tips for women with PCOS like us. When you were diagnosed with PCOS, your doctor hopefully checked for insulin resistance. 80% of women with PCOS have some degree of insulin resistance. Even the slightest bit can trigger symptoms like cravings, moodiness, cystic acne, ovarian cysts, and of course, weight gain. So it's really important to address this. Keep in mind, insulin resistance usually goes undiagnosed because doctors typically check A1C or fasting blood sugar, and that will only detect it later on at later stages. You'll need an insulin glucose tolerance test to fully know if you have it. For me, it was crystal clear based on my symptoms. I had such bad sugar and carb cravings, I couldn't even think about chocolate cake without ravaging the kitchen for something sweet right afterwards. I also felt super hangry, like I was gonna die if there wasn't something ready to snack on in my purse. When insulin resistance is detected, we're often handed a drug called metformin. I was offered this at the time, but I personally chose to change my diet and lifestyle instead. If you do choose to take it, keep in mind that you need an exit plan. While on it, changing your diet and lifestyle is key to actually healing the insulin resistance. Here's how metformin works. Metformin helps your cells respond to insulin while you take it. That way, you don't have high insulin in your bloodstream. When you have high insulin, it blocks the fat burning and triggers high testosterone in your ovaries. And this leads to weight gain and irregular periods. By controlling insulin levels, metformin is helping to improve the metabolic dysfunction that triggers period irregularity and weight gain. Alright, great. But what about the cons of taking pharmaceutical drugs? Metformin depletes the body of B12, a necessary nutrient for hormone detoxification pathways. It's even now recognized as an endocrine disruptor, just like birth control is. It's a foreign chemical that acts as a hormone-like substance. Metformin can also alter the gut microbiome, which is critical to insulin regulation, especially if you decide not to take it anymore. Fortunately, there has been research on natural alternatives like inositol supplements, of which my favorite is ovasitol. Studies found no difference in insulin or testosterone results when comparing those who took inositol versus those who took metformin. Incredible! Those who took inositol didn't have any adverse reactions to the supplement either, but those who took metformin were found to be 5 times more likely to have side effects such as nausea, diarrhea, and abdominal pain and general weakness in severe cases. Ovasitol is my favorite supplement for PCOS. The studies done on the inositol supplement for women who have PCOS show that inositol improves almost all pathological conditions in PCOS, including the irregular periods, ovulation, weight gain, as well as high androgens and insulin levels. It's a colorless, tasteless powder, and you mix it with water and have it twice per day. I like to take it with meals. I'll link it in the description below with my 15% off code. My 3 top tips for PCOS weight loss are based on treating insulin resistance naturally. So they include, number 1, doing slow, weighted workouts. These don't pump your stress hormones, and lifting the weights helps with your cell's insulin sensitivity and improving insulin resistance. Number 2, eating gluten-free. Trying this for at least 30 days will help you find out if gluten is inflammatory for you. And this can have a major impact on your PCOS symptoms, including feeling hungry all the time and gaining weight. Number 3, going dairy-free. Dairy can spike insulin levels as high as a piece of bread could. For example, yogurt pumps insulin more than white bread would. So if you were to have 2 pieces of white bread, you would secrete as much insulin as you would if you ate a small tub of yogurt. That's Incredible! These are my 3 top tips for losing weight with PCOS while targeting insulin resistance naturally. So sisters, I hope you enjoyed this episode and feel more empowered about taking control of your body. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and take the quiz in the description to see what type of PCOS you might have. I really appreciate every like, comment, and share.